What? Shut up.
Okay, hold on for a second. Hey guys, welcome back. Okay, what's going on here? Why can't I... Okay, there we go. Alright, here we are, guys. Finally, I got it to work! Yay! Hello? Well, that's really great. Alright, so... You can't be heard that well? How is it that the fan is coming in that strong? Oh, wait. Never mind. I know why. Hold on a second here. I gotta turn this up. There we go. All right, we got some good audio now. All right, so my game capture still wasn't working, so I just decided to link the game up to my display capture. Seeing that it's a full screen game, that makes it easier for me. All right, so sorry about the delay, but we are here. Welcome to Moe Era. It's a visual novel game which stars these four lovely ladies here. As we venture through their stories, and so I heard that, like Doki Doki Literature Club, that it has a cute exterior, but as you travel through the game, you'll find that real life complications enter the mix. Gonna turn that down just a bit. Okay, so we're gonna jump into a new game here. Flamrage. Let's get started. Taya. Whoops.
Hi.
Now I've got your attention. You said that's a bad thing. Human attention span is way too short. Wow, you're gonna start this game off by insulting me, really? Let's get straight to the point. You see, Flamrage, they say that the vast majority of people will never amount to anything. Screw you! But you're not one of them, right? I really hope not. Just, wow. Yeah, Flamrage. Why don't you tell us? Marta. What's your life about? I'm so excited to learn all about it. My sounds so... Okay, so I'm guessing this is how she's labeled, as the phony. I'm such a horrible actor. Sima. Hey, I thought we decided to get straight to the point. Flamrage, we really need your help. Do you now? Trust me, it's not a trivial issue. You have me intrigued, though. Look, Flamrage. Oh crap, I skipped that text. It appears to be a little too empty. Don't you think so? The thing is, we've allegedly lost its content. We have too many lives on our hands. I use the word allegedly on purpose. See, there's another possible explanation for that gaping void. If your life is meaningless, there's nothing to write about. But I'm sure that's not the case with you, right? Right. Nana. Come on, of course it's not true. Let's admit it. We're to blame. Luckily, everything can be fixed. You could just tell us what your life is about. But how would we know? If you're telling the truth. Ooh. I like her. She's full of spunk. Instead, I think it's better to observe you for a while. That'll be the best way to fill in the blanks, don't you think? Don't worry, Flamrage. We won't bother you for too long. Oh, and no alternate realities or time travel. We need you to be the real you. That's why we'll conduct the observation in your natural habitat. Have you seen my natural habitat? Sounds a bit rude, I admit, but you get the point. Just be yourself, Flamrage. A few days is all we need to get the story of your life back. Gee, thanks. I'm really not liking these girls already. I'll do my best to make these days magical. You hear? You're guaranteed to create happy memories that'll last a lifetime. Have fun. Just remember, life is about choices. Ooh. That's where it's gonna get good. Flamrage, can you hear me? No, I can't. Because it's text. Not sure what happened, but I'm kind of stuck here. Come and see for yourself. Here, I'm right here. The whiteboard, Flamrage. Hello, mortal. Or should I keep referring to you by your name? Sorry I look like this. Can't do anything. Well, at least I can change the vibe a bit. Yeah, it's much better now. By the way, I'm a living human girl. Don't believe me? Fine, I'll prove it. See? I walk on my 2 feet just fine. You have no other choice but to admit it. I'm a real human being. With cat ears and a tail. Maybe you're confused about my tail and cat ears. No, yeah, that's what I just got done saying. Well, I'm just lucky enough to have things like that. I'm a lucky girl. Do you believe in luck, Flamrage? I hope you do. Luck is crucial. See, your life is about the choices you make. Guess what? To make a good one, you need luck. Which reminds me, I have plenty of luck to share with you. From now on, every time you stand at the crossroads, just look around and you may see me. Well, maybe not every time. I do need to sleep, you know. Damn it, you did, you will. Nah. Actually, I feel like taking a nap right now. You're gonna have a memorable time this week. Who knows? Maybe it's the beginning of a new era. Please enjoy it, okay? Okay, here it goes. It feels like I ended up in some sort of tilted picture. If I decide to go straight, what's behind that corner in front of me, I wonder. Truth be told, I'm both curious and scared to check it out. Can't stop the feeling that someone is silently observing me. And why is there a different wallpaper on each wall? I move closer and inspect that weird red arcade machine. Life purpose generator. Whoa. Now that's what I call a name. Press X to win. Now it looks more like a slot machine. Whatever, I press the button. 3 numbers. 187. What does it mean? Okay, I'll give it one more try. No, oh, you... You teased me there. You don't tease me now. 424. Doesn't ring any bells. I think all 3 numbers should be the same to win something. Well, a life purpose is worth giving it another go, that's for sure. It gets more and more random over time. Zero 002 313. What is this? One last attempt and I call it a day. To my greatest surprise, I get 3 in a row. 3 hieroglyphs. If I'm not mistaken, it means Japan in, well, Japanese. Quite an entertaining slot machine, I must admit. Everything gets blurry. Oh no. Japan, huh? Whoa! Don't do that! Rise and shine, Flamrage! My wake-up call can't be this cute. Hey you're finally awake. Hey Nana. I was curious to see if you're alive. Just curious, not worried. Being worried is no fun. On a second thought, maybe I was curious in a worried type of way. Oh, you're so cute. How did you manage to fall asleep in such a weird pose? Was it that difficult to lay on the desk? Who knows? By the way, the dream was so bizarre I managed to remember it. Hey, tell me, will you? Pretty please? Was there anything lewd? What about me? Did I appear in your dream? Ha! You're blushing. It's confession time. It was a pure and innocent dream. Now here it goes. I do a quick recap of what happened in my dream. So I ended up with Japan, and then I woke up. How boring. Now what's so special about Japan? I mean, we're here right now. Where else could they come up with such a marvelous idea like bringing us all here together? By the way, speaking of marvelous, you must see this. By the way, wait right here. The class has 5 students with very different backgrounds. How is there... Okay. Yes, 5 students only. In the media, they call it a groundbreaking educational initiative aimed to promote diversity. So, 5 students in a classroom that seats 20. There's only 5 of us. And, aim to promote diversity, and yet there's 4 girls and 1 boy. You're asking for trouble with that one. The class is newly formed, and we're here for 1 year only, so it's more like an exchange program, heavily spiced with the media hype. Anyway, the reason why I'm here is straightforward. I want to make my academic record stand out. The hype around this class makes it a perfect proving ground for my goal. 2 other girls enter the classroom. And then I just binge-watched the whole series overnight. 10 episodes straight? Oh my. I watched 1 each morning while having a breakfast. That's 10 times slower than me. That's 10 times more I got to enjoy it. Hey, check this out. I can't believe my eyes. A gift voucher for 2, and that's at Dorcia. How'd you swing that? Lucky, I guess. I'm surprised to see them distributing gift vouchers. Yeah, they said it's an experiment. Who do you plan to go together with, Nana? Not sure yet, but I need somebody who knows how to have a good time. I think I know a suitable candidate. Ahem. Maybe even in this room. I'll keep that in mind. But you haven't seen everything. Check it out. What a cute kitty. But look at this. Ha, you know nothing about cute cats. The girls put their phones on the desk so each cat could be seen and compared to others. For me, they're all good, but judging by the looks on the girls' faces, it's not that easy. We need a judge here. I hereby propose Flamrage to fill this role. Agreed. Approved. Well, which cat is the cutest one around? Whoops, I better come up with a decent enough answer. Should I say that they're all great? No, I think I know a better answer. Let me show you another picture, ladies. I put my phone on the table with my cat on the screen. Nah, I hereby propose to strip Flamrage of his position as a judge. Agreed. Approved. There was an attempt. Ready for class, everyone? Honestly, I'm still half asleep. I know how to wake you up. Meditation. Close your eyes. Yeah, like this. Now concentrate. You feel great. You feel refreshed. I got kind of like a what about Bob feeling with that one. Need to press that. Works wonders, right? I feel good. I feel great. I feel wonderful. Jeez, I almost dozed off, Nana. I still have a few more minutes before our class starts, so I decided to go talk to someone. I think I wanna... Oh, hey, Prendo! Welcome to the stream, buddy. I think I'll talk to Marta. Hey, what's up? Nothing much. What do you want? I'm busy. Just kidding. I'm great. How about you? Same. See, I fell asleep right behind my desk and then had a really weird dream. Whoa, tell me about it. That's exactly what I do next. Not bad. And not finished. You better have a continuation. Yeah, I just thought, you know, what if it was not a dream? Like that your life story is actually empty and all? Yeah. Relax, a whole lot of people have the same issue. You have an upper hand now that you're young. Change your life and all. From another side, you know, by our age, some people already have money, fame, you name it. Meanwhile, we're here reading books. Oh well, we're going to make it. Sure thing. However, it's better to plan long-term soon and all, right? Huh. And I have everything carefully planned already. So what are you going to do? Like I told you, what if you decided to steal my plan? You said nothing of that sort. Well, it's nothing special. Maybe I'll tell you later. You may sit down. Hello, Taya. Forming a close bond with your teacher for a risk-free, high-trust environment, that was advertised as a vital part of our experience here. Maybe that's why Taya teaches us every subject except for physical education. Yeah. Whew. Would be very interesting for her to teach us physical education. Not sure how it's possible. She's the real MVP. Okay, everyone, time for our literature class. Are you serious? Literature? Is this a Doki Doki Literature Club remake? Remember, no poetry allowed. Baloney. It's gonna come up. Oh, I almost forgot to check the attendance. I happen to know someone who's running late again. So sorry for being late. Can I go in? My, look who's here. Isn't this our most punctual student, Hermie? What's your reason for being late today? I mean, it's only your third time this week. Well, let me guess. You overslept again, didn't you? Well, it's because I spent all night studying. I want to believe. Fine, Hermie. Please take your seat and don't be late again. Okay, class. I guess it'd be silly to ask you if you like reading. You're smart enough to enjoy borrowing someone's mind for free, right? Right? Why are they just staring at me? Say something. Okay, that was creepy. Maybe it's worth asking after all. Do you like reading? Let me remind you not to raise your hands, just talk out loud. We're all friends here, remember? I enjoy reading. I decided to answer next. I like reading. Reading is overrated. Some books are just way too old. Old things are outdated and useless, you know. What about old friends, Nana? Sorry, not old enough to have them. Also, the stories are so predictable. Like when it's a murder case. Let me guess. The butler did it. Come on, you can always find that one book which is different, Nana. Exactly, 1 in a million. 90% of everything is crude. It's the Sturgeon's law. Well, all jokes aside, people have too much to deal with in everyday life. There's nothing wrong with reading a simple yet fascinating book to unwind. I like reading, but I wish it could be more visual. Is this a fourth wall game? So far, this is just kind of like Doki Doki Literature. This is a Doki Doki remake. I swear it is. Yeah, it often takes so long to put an emphasis on something. With visuals, it's much easier to do this. God. Stop! You're looking at me! No! Ow! You're pretty much covering my whole screen at this point. Stop! Stop! You are so creepy! Oh, wow. Spoken like a true visual connoisseur. You're a lot more mature than you look, aren't you, Nana? You're a lot more creepier than you look. I like my coffee black, thank you. I wonder if you have any favorite books at all. I do. Now it's the perfect time to learn about this, Emma. You all had to prepare a short speech about your favorite book. No plot recaps either, interesting facts and thoughts only. We have enough time to cover 2 books today. Now, yesterday you submitted your favorite titles. I narrowed the list down to 3 books that's the best I could do. All 3 are masterpieces, and I'm no good at making choices. Flamrage, why don't you help me? It seems that my book didn't make it to the shortlist. Here's the shortlist, Flamrage. Take a look at it. Of course, you've read all these books, right? The Catcher in the Rye is a story by J.D. Salinger, published as a novel in 1951. The main hero's name is Holden Caulfield, aged 16. Holden's been expelled from his school due to poor performance. Countless adventures await Holden on his way home. He deals with issues like alienation, superficiality, and many more. The Catcher in the Rye is considered as one of the best coming-of-age stories. Crime and Punishment is a novel by Fyodor Dostoevsky, first published in 1866. That is a mouthful name right there. It focuses on mental anguish and moral dilemmas of Rodion Raskolnikov. a broke ex-student. Rodion creates a plan to kill a pawnbroker to obtain her money. But things don't go too smoothly after he performs the act. I love the Shining reference right there.
Nice.
Rodion finds himself in moral agony, disgusted with what he has done. What? Winnie the Pooh is a short story collection written by Alan Milne, first published in 1926. The book portrays the adventures of a boy named Christopher Robin and his teddy bear called Winnie the Pooh, together with many other characters. These are simple, fun, and innocent tales, something that resembles friendship and childhood for all of us. Oh boy, here we go. Flamrage, time to make a choice. I think I'm gonna go with Crime and Punishment. Why don't we pick Crime and Punishment?
I heard to go with Winnie the Pooh.
Because I don't want to go with Winnie the Pooh. It's a favorite book of mine. Okay. Boobs. They're just spilling over the book. It helps me to divide people into two big groups. You did that on purpose, Gabe. You did this on purpose. They're really huge, she says. You did that on purpose. Imagine you want to learn more about the person you just met. It can take quite some time, especially if you don't meet too often. But there's a shortcut. Wow. Okay. Just ask that person if they preferred Dostoevsky to Leo Tolstoy. You see, Tolstoy portrays the world where horrible things happen to ordinary people. Dostoevsky portrays the world where ordinary people do horrible things. Similar topics, entirely different approach. That's why people who prefer one author to another might have a lot in common. Sima, do you prefer ordinary people doing horrible things? I admire strong, burning emotions inside people, that's all. Maybe because I'm not that much of an emotional person myself. In my opinion, Tolstoy's characters are much more believable. Trust me, Dostoevsky got to know a lot about people. Not only did he work as a journalist and traveled a lot, he also spent 4 years in a prison camp. That's uplifting. I can't stop thinking that Rodion's problems are created by himself. What stopped him from, say, getting a good job? If I were a pawnbroker, I'd ask him to go before somewhere else. Well, Nana, I see you've read the book, but not carefully enough. Rodion hates not only the facts that he has little, but also that a mere pawnbroker has more than him, an able young man. Rodion wanted the right to judge the value of human life. The problem of inequality, right? Something that communism tackles. Class, let's stay away from politics. They are they are detrimental to your health. Yes, they are. Anyway, thanks for your thoughts. Both Tolstoy and Dostoevsky are, without a doubt, great authors and great minds. Maybe you can divide people into Dostoevsky and Tolstoy groups, but please don't base your opinion solely on that, okay? Okay, class. How about we take a short break? Don't don't want you to dive into the second book straight away. Honestly, there's another reason. Please keep this between us, alright? Yesterday, I got a present from my friend, and it's so awesome. Look, it's a music box. Alright, let's move on. Okay, so now I gotta choose either the Catcher in the Rye or Winnie the Pooh. Catcher in the Rye. Why don't we pick the Catcher in the Rye? Whoa, great choice! This book is praised for a completely wrong reason. They say the book is famous for its themes of angst and alienation. It's all made up by boring adults who don't understand The Catcher in the Rye at all. Marta, are you sure this is your favorite book? Look into my eyes. Yeah? That is her favorite book. See? These eyes don't lie. The Catcher in the Rye is my favorite book. I can relate to almost every phrase uttered by Holden. However, superficiality, alienation, who cares about that when you're 16? Okay, are you joking there? You gotta be joking there. Every 16-year-old. Certainly not Holden. Certainly not me. Holden is more annoyed by fake adults. The same fake adults who review this book. Like, they say that Holden views the world as an evil and corrupt place. Wrong. That's just a point of view from an adult. J.D. Salinger was an adult. That's why he did a poor job describing Holden's view of the world. Everything else is excellent, but often overlooked by critics. I think this book should only be reviewed by young people. Being an adult is tough. Truth. Fact. If you're a kid watching this, don't grow up. It's a trap. Imagine you wake up and then all of a sudden you realize you turned 30 overnight. I'm 33. Bitch. Could we please get back to the book? I think she's in her 30s too. So you think Holden finds other people stupid, Marta? Not only Holden. Well, kind of. And, you know, sometimes I can relate. Have you ever tried listening to small talk in the streets? If not, try it. I bet you'll hear nothing but idle gossip. Moreover, people don't even listen to each other. They just take turns to whine. High five! But isn't it exactly what Holden does all the time? Let's wrap it up. I think everyone became Holden at some point. However, maybe it's better not to stay like that forever. Holden said, I don't exactly know what I mean by that, but I mean it. Look for your meaning in this book. It has multiple layers, like a cake. Okay, class. If you have any questions, now it's the time. What is your favorite book? My favorite book, you say? It's The Little Prince by Antoine de Saint-Exupéry. Hey, you forgot about me. Let me tell you about my favorite book. It's So Said Zarathustra by Nietzsche. Way to go, you managed to spell the name wrong. Also, what's so smart about it? Actually, it's considered to be one of the deepest books in the universe. By whom, I wonder? The internet? See, this book says that animals, nature, everything is connected in this world. To evolve, we must think about complicated things and all. Hermie, you got it all wrong. Then tell me what it's about. We should become the Ubermensch to have some fun. Ha! That's pretty close. Shortly after the class ends, Taya leaves the class and stands near the door. Thanks for the lesson. Oh, Flamrage, you're welcome. Glad to see you liked it. And do you like to teach us here? You're special, in a good sense of this word. It's important for me that you guys have your own opinion. Where did you work before? Oh my, too many places to remember. Is it new for you to teach almost all subjects at once? Yeah, they say it's an experiment, you know. However, it's true that I know a lot of subjects quite well. I take it you've worked as a teacher for a long time. Look at him. Are you going to ask me how old I am next? No, of course not. However, I don't even know your home country. Oh, come. How come? Oh, you. That means you haven't even read my profile in the booklet. I actually lost it somewhere. I'm from Europe, but that's about all I'm going to uncover. Women are mysterious, you see. I have to run. See you. We have after-school activities, and I'm on my way to the club room. Members are Nana, Sima, Marta, and I. We can't take anyone from other classes because it harmed the experience. We were about to get going when Army approached us. Ladies, you looking good? You looking good tonight? Thanks, Ermi. Is there anything you want to ask? Why don't you let me in? I promise to be a good member. Ermi, we just talked about silly things there. Silly things? We're going to discuss food today? I happen to be an expert on this subject. Just kidding. I know you'll never let me in. Flamrage, can I have your attention for a moment? Look, I need your help. Keep it between us, alright? Recently I've been making a computer game. I made a demo version, so I need someone to play it. Feedback is key to improvement. Alright, you can count on me. He gives me a flash drive and leaves. He feels comfy in our club room. This place is pretty old, so I bet it's witnessed a lot. I wonder what happened to members of all the clubs from before. Why are these people? Where are these people now? Are they happy? I hereby declare an agenda for today's meeting. All members are to discuss food. The ever-important topic, that's for sure. Is this a legitimate club activity, just discussing random stuff? I would understand if we made time machines or played light music. I believe we have clubs like that already, Marta. Honestly, I enjoy the opportunity to unwind and just talk. We'll get disbanded. But we have 4 members, a legitimate minimum. I think Marta's more afraid about our seemingly unclear purpose as a club. Worry not, I submit an official report after every club meeting. Really? How do you make it look meaningful on paper? Easy, today is not about food, it's about acceptance. Acceptance. A social movement seeking to change bias in social attitudes. See, the latest thinking is that you should accept your body. Meaning, among other things, that you can eat everything with little moderation. Count me in as an activist. Still, how's that related to our meeting? I don't like to make things up. No one makes up anything. Why don't we talk about our guilty pleasures today? Guilty pleasures, huh? Oh, and we can eat something tasty after all. The word guilty is no more. Eat tasty things? As much as I want? Is this real life? Wait, but when we get fat and all? That's the punchline. They say it's totally okay nowadays. But the boys always look at some girls. Flamrage, do you like slim girls? I'm being judged on a simple question. These girls, man, they're not real, but they're judging me like they're real. No, of course not. What did you say? Yeah, I felt like that was a... I felt like that was gonna turn out bad for me no matter what. See? Let's get started. I like potato chips. Whoa, that's a calorie bomb. Are you hating on me? Just a slip of the tongue. As for me, it's probably pizza. Can't live without sweet things. So, that's it for discussion? We need to find common ground. What about soft drinks? It's not food. What about cakes then? Winning by unanimous decision. Hey, let's make a perfect cake. We don't have any ingredients. Let's go buy some. We have our budget. I already know what the perfect cake looks and tastes like. So do I. I know that as well. Looks like we're going to have a heated discussion. Not if you're the one who makes the cake, Flamrage. Great idea. If anything, you're the one to blame. But I can't read your minds. Well, then it means you have to test your luck. Alright, last question. How am I supposed to get the ingredients? And even if I manage to do it, we have no kitchen or anything like this here. Oh dear. Why did you ruin our dream, Flamrage? A dream, you say? Let's try closing our eyes again, but this time we won't be meditating. No, we'll use the power of visualization. If we visualize a cake, it'll get attracted to us. Behold, Flamrage. Okay, here we go. I wonder where I should start. Let's begin from the base. What do I have here? What comes next? Well, you need to choose a tasty filling. What do I have here? Custard. Yep, already. Last but not least, the topping. What do I have here? Done. This looks a bit strange. I should have been the one making it. I appreciate your effort, but it doesn't look very good. Oh, there was an attempt. Flamrage, don't worry. It's still better than nothing. Wait, it's actually nothing, right? No one wants my cake, my imaginary cake. How could they? The bitches! They said my cake's disgusting! In the end, our combined visualization powers were still not enough. The cake was a lie. The cake is a lie! Oh, yummy! Better than your imaginary cakes, huh? Hey, go easy on my fancy cakes. Alright, yeah, thanks for the cookies, Emma. You're welcome, I'll bring more if you like it. How's the tea? Your Highness, the tea is awesome. Cut it short. Glad you liked it. I found an awesome shop with sencha, genmacha, and all. Whoa, you know a lot about it. I bet it's also very expensive. I'm pretty sure I'm mispronouncing a lot of these words, but I don't care. Yes, but it's well worth the money. By the way, Sima, is it true that you have a Hermes scarf? It is true, but I only wear it on weekends, occasionally. I would wear it 24/7. Don't you think others would judge you? The brand is this famous? Oh yeah. I'll save money and buy one and buy it on sale. Nana, this brand doesn't put their goods on sale. They don't need it. How foolish of them. I'd rather say it's foolish to discuss these topics when we have Flamrage here. Oh yeah, Flamrage is highly unlikely to appreciate it.
Oh.
Yeah, right? Ouch.
Venus insulting you.
Yeah. This game has pretty much done nothing but insult me. These AI bitches don't like my cake.
Rude.
Let's talk about something fun then. Deal. Here's the story. Yesterday, this guy calls me again. Then, the one who expressed his feelings to you with a, oh my, a love letter? Nana, don't make fun of knights in shining armor. They're almost extinct. Welcome to the jungle. Yeah, he calls me then. Flamrage, I'm sorry. We're getting distracted again. Right. Well, I try my best. Go ahead and shoot your topic of choice. Where do you want to work? I'm talking about the future. Haven't thought about it yet. What about marriage? All right. We shouldn't forget about Flamrage. Okay, so you girls have no room to talk. I am married and very happily. Flamrage, what about your marriage? Nana? What? I'm just eating my cookie. Actually, I'm totally cool with everything. It's warm and comfortable here. I feel like a fat cat lying out in the sun. Well, as I say, time you enjoy wasting is not wasted time. I realized I forgot my notes in the classroom. I was on my way home when I stumbled across Marta. How's your life story going, Flamrage? 1 page per hour, I hope. I feel a little bit uncomfortable. Oh well, you know, maybe not so fast. Great, that means I can relax a bit. I was so nervous when I got here. Why? Everyone was supposed to be super smart here. Would I have been the worst? Jeez, it scares me even to think about it. Glad everything turned out to be okay. Am I that stupid? Please note that I'm not the first one to say it. Anyway, I fit in perfectly here. Should I stay in Japan forever? I become an English teacher, enjoy the cherry blossoms and all. On the other hand, it will be too hot in summer. Let it be the backpack plan, the backup plan. But I'm open for offers. Let me know if they mention me there. Where? In your life story, of course. I guess someone wise writes it. Anyway, people are really interesting here, although this place is a bit weird. Imaginary cakes, huh? Nah, it's nothing. I've just never seen a class of just 5 people. And how come Taya can't teach us all subjects? It's not possible. Well, she must be the only one. Yeah, then again, we have a whole floor dedicated only for us. Pretty cool. I've told all my friends about it. Keeping the plebs out? Maybe. But I need to stop complicating things. Let's go. But even before that, I insist that you admire my outfit. I'm ashamed to admit I don't even know an appropriate word for it. It's cool. I designed it. Looks like what they wear in Harvard, see? Don't think I remember their colors being their colors, to be honest. How could you? She acts like I just killed her puppy. How could you? Harvard is so cool. I dream of getting there. But the requirements are so high. Now you talk like one of those people from other floors here in this building. No excuses. I'll be there. What if you won't make it through the admission process? Conditionals are for losers. We're going to make it. You know, last week, Sima listened to some Russian rock, and I asked to translate the text. Good morning, the last hero. What do you know? It's me. Our club was weird but fun, don't you agree? By the to think that you look like the Catcher in the Rye. I think that's a grammatical error right there. Not bad, not bad. Thanks, I'm heading up to home. You? Same. Where do you live? Turns out we reside close to each other. Mind if I keep you company? Sure, let's go. Oh, there's the discount 7-Eleven right there. I thought you'd hesitate, to be honest. Hesitate? About what? Going home together? It is a big deal for you, Flamrage. Oh, sorry, that was a question. Is it a big deal for you, Flamrage? No, it's just picking on you. It's not like I want you to invite me. Did you expect this, Flamrage? Don't make me laugh. I'd be happy to make you laugh, though. She blushes a little. It looks surprisingly cute. Marta, I really enjoyed your speech today. Thanks. I put quite some effort in preparation. I bet you worked hard. By the way, what motivates you, like, in life? It's a bit hard to explain. Promise not to laugh? What did Pinky promise to? Deal. You see, Flamrage? For me, there's no motivation in the usual sense of this world. I simply can't afford to waste countless hours I've invested in studying for nothing. If I'd stop now, I'd just chill. What was all the hard work for? I mean, I might have been slacking for all this time instead, having fun, you know? So you plan to have fun later on? True. Until I have enough money racked up for everything I want, I sacrifice today for good, grass-fed tomorrow. Does this pass as a motivation? I think so, but what motivated you in the very beginning then? I was lacking. Lacking of what? Lacking in everything. Wow. Sounds like me a little bit. Yeah, I just kind of... I just don't have really any motivation to do anything really, except this and be a father and a husband. Those and God, that's pretty much all I got in this life. You know, some people are naturally gifted. I was naturally mediocre. Jacks of all trades, master of none. I realized that wouldn't get me far. So I decided to become the best by putting more effort. Well, here I am. Turns out being mediocre is enough in this day and age. You think too low of yourself. Your mediocre is the end goal for other people. I compare myself only to my previous self. Oh, and to those who are better. You won't progress otherwise, Flamrage. That's why you spend a lot of time with Sima, right? Well, if you keep up the pace, the victory will be yours, no doubt. Although I complimented her, Marta's visibly annoyed. What does that have to do with Sima? I don't compare myself to her. No way I'm doing this. However, what you said about my victory was really pleasant, Flamrage. Look, I don't have much time left now, but I enjoyed your company. Keep saying pleasant things to me tomorrow, okay? It's an order. She says goodbye and leaves. 10 minutes walk, and then tea and slippers. Home sweet home. Edgy movies and games often take a lengthy monologue about the main hero's room. Words confined and prison cell are a must in that case. It's like an author feels that clinched scripts deserve jail time. Anyway, my place is very comfy. Having a 2-bedroom apartment all for yourself is great. Well, right now I do have a flatmate though. Hey, did you buy anything tasty for me? By the way, a strange girl came and left something for you. It's on your table. Was this your classmate? She left so quickly. Her ears were so weird. When you're going to buy a new console, this one is old. That's right. There's a strange scroll on my table. I open it up. What? Looks like a remnant from an 8-bit era. Is this intended to make me think about something? I wonder who made it and why. Alright, it's time to do my homework. Great, all done. Man, my back is stiff. I decided to rise and stretch my cramped muscles. Why don't I check out Ermi's game? I'm quite sure it's something. Sure, let's go ahead and play it. I don't think I'm supposed to be here. This thought is nothing new to me. In fact, it's what I wake up to every single morning. I must admit, it's a rather disappointing thought, almost as much as waking up hungry. Yes, hungry. As it tries to devour me day by day to no avail. I never retaliate, yet it always stops after the first bite. I probably taste awful like a sour grape. I've been here. I've been there. I've been in between. I don't believe in aliens, yet I always feel like one. Where am I supposed to be then? If only I knew. If only they knew. No one does. Seriously. It's just some people are ridiculously good at hiding the obvious. After some time, I decided to change my strategy and get rid of every single thought appearing in my feverish mind. Completely, entirely, eternally. After some time, I found the best solution to do so. Something which I call mindless living, as opposed to this mindfulness nonsense so popular among the masses. Mindless living is easy. You simply need to be dead tired all the time. I mean, when you're exhausted, you don't want to think. You want to sleep. In a way, I decided to go through an inverted Maslow pyramid. Strangely enough, soon my body got used to being deprived of sleep. I drastically cut down my calorie intake as a next step. This also allowed me to become quite slim. It concentrated me 100% on food, and food only, regardless of how tired I was. Meat, fish, pasta, pizza. I could smell each of these words. I'm not a monk or anything, so limiting myself that much became problematic. My stupid body craved sleep and food. Feed me, get some rest. Every time I succumbed to that voice of reason, I ate until I was about to blow up, and then I could sleep for a day or so, only to wake up and think, I'm not supposed to be here. I realized I struggled that much because I probably lacked training. After all, I thought my mindless living should be treated not only as a clever invention, but also as a skill to develop. I decided to pursue a career in it. And shortly after I found my dream job, it was a number on one of my shortlists. In fact, it got me enlisted. Yes, I joined the army. However, they fed me so well at the training camp that my silly mind decided to think again. So annoying, I'm telling you, and there was no stopping it. A phone started to ring in my head from time to time, driving me crazy. I know that as soon as I picked it up, I hear the same phrase. Hey, I don't think you're supposed to be here. That's why as soon as I could, I asked to be moved away from a grass-fed heaven of a military base to a wild, stinky battlefield. Codename Hermes. That was my new name. Have you ever heard of a soldier named Hermes? Well, me neither. I have been the happiest man on planet Earth since my first development, but then it ended with a buzz. At least that's what I last heard. The buzz of a bullet before it got so dark and lonely around me. Darkness gave way to a white tube of light that sucked me in like a vacuum. What a strange place that was. Going all the way up to somewhere above the clouds. I could have sworn I saw familiar faces. Faces of people long gone from this world. They looked like they wanted to tell me something, but all I could hear was that annoying buzz, or maybe it sounded more like a distorted phone call. Doesn't matter though. I don't think I'm supposed to be here. I spent enough time in this otherwise unremarkable room, spare for a very weird note on a whiteboard. To leave this room, you must tell me the answer. What does it mean? Who? Me? What's the question to begin with? The only semblance of a hint came from a few more words below. 4 in total. Love, hate, life, death. Well, so what of it? All this makes no sense. I know, dear. What is the question, I wonder? That's what my friend and I are trying to realize. A young woman appears seemingly out of nowhere, dressed in an overly tight nurse uniform. She carries a syringe filled with a strange, bright liquid. Who are you? My name is Sophie. Nice to meet you. As for my friend, he doesn't talk much, so I'm afraid I can't introduce him to you properly. Your friend? Yes, here. Right in my hand. My precious friend who always knows the truth. Always, but today, it seems... What the fuck is this girl on? Don't stick me with that shit. I don't want to know what that is. I thought back to my military training. The best way to deal with mentally unstable people is to take them seriously. I guess it's nice to have such a wise friend. More like persistent, I should say. It takes my friend quite some time to kick in. But then there's no stopping him. And you're guaranteed to tell me everything I want. She moves closer, and I can't help but notice that the button on Sophie's blouse is about to be ripped off by her. Well... Hey darling, care to have a taste? Who knows? Maybe you're just pretending not willing to tell me the answer. Hey, I really want to get out of this place. I don't think I'm supposed to be here. Okay, hello. Stay away. She's clearly out of her mind. This room gets more crowded now that there's a second girl wrapped up in a latex costume, serving presumably no other purpose rather than an aesthetic one, shows up in front of me. I'm much saner than you, Megan, right? At least I'm not making up a ridiculous explanation of what bound us all together here like you do. It's not ridiculous, it's true. I come from an era far more advanced than yours. I know things you can't even imagine. See? That's what I'm talking about. Megan thinks she's from the future. Still don't believe me? Fine. What's your last memory before you got here? I'm asking you as well. By the way, what's your name? Hermes. So, Hermes, do you remember anything? I heard the phone ringing somewhere very close to where I was. The second I say that, the phone starts ringing again. Ring, 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 like those machines in an old detective phones. The sound becomes more and more loud. My head hurts. Someone should stop it. Pick up the phone, please. What did you say? Can you hear it? Hear what? That phone ringing over and over again. Jeez, it really gets on my nerves. My, this room must be a hangout spot for weirdos. I thought it couldn't be worse than when our spaceship was invaded by those creatures. Please don't mention this word again, Megan. What are you talking about? Hang. You said, what a painful word. I was doing my daily routine, helping people to open up and talk. The guy we had back then, he just couldn't relax. He was so nervous. You won't get a single word out of me, he shouted, rolling eyes like a madman. So silly of him. Then I heard the footsteps. Bam! They ran out the door and barged in. Hey girl, nothing personal, but we don't like to see our friends suffer. That's a nice rope you tied him with. By the way, why don't we really put it to use? Sophie shivers and stops talking. I think I just realized that, although we came from different eras, we share one thing in common. Hi! What the hell? Yes, we're all dead, yeah. Naomi knows what she's talking about. What is this game? A cute girl dressed in a maid outfit joins the conversation. Where was she hiding? Weird. By the way, she holds a plushie in one hand. What, can't you see it? You can, can't you? You just don't want to admit it. Ease up. Death is the best answer. Yeah. This little brat. She keeps spouting nonsense. Why? I'm just trying to play this game. Unlike you, I realize these are all answers, and death is the best one of them all. There's the phone again. Ring, ring. Death is certainly not an answer to anything, but you know, if it helps us get to get out of this place, I'm fine with it. I really need to head back home. No one likes the dead coming back. I'm afraid I'm not dead. I agree with Naomi. Maybe death is the ultimate answer to everything. At the very least, it has the ultimate degree of certainty. What? Well, how do you know whether or not you actually live? What qualifies you as a living person? Air, beating heart, active brain. Ridiculous. Don't be silly. My heartbeat, for instance. Then you compare yourself to an animal. You're getting on my nerves. Hey, I'm just trying to say that, compared to the lives of some people, you're just occupying space. On the other hand, when you die, you're 100% dead. Everyone is equal, 6 feet underground. No one can challenge this fact. Spoken like a true genius. I know, right? I'm an underappreciated asset. Where are you from again? The present time. Death is the answer, simply because eternal life is much worse. Say what? I think I still have my magic powers to show you. Kitty cat, make me happy, make them sad. I'm quite sure she's referring to that plushie. So what's going to happen now? Eternity. What do you mean? Time will go, but we won't follow. And she was right. Okay. What day is it today? Friday. Yeah. Jeez, how would you know? Thanks for your trick. Time lost its meaning. Therefore, it might as well always be Friday. It's been what? Days? Months? Years? Hey Naomi, can you revert your spell? Teehee. If you all admit death is the answer, maybe I could. Okay, I admit it. No way I'm going to fall for this trick. You want to stay here forever? Fine. Let's talk, little by little. The future will come, and that's exactly where I'm from. Okay, let's talk about cats. So we did. Let's talk about food. No, let's talk about fun. Let's talk about films. Let's talk about fiction. Let's talk about friends. Let's talk about freedom. Let's talk about feelings. Let's talk about fowls. Let's talk about foxes. Let's talk about forests. Let's talk about fonts. Stop it. I can't take it anymore. Fine. Maybe death is the answer. Whatever. I too agree with that. However, nothing happened. What's next? What should we do? I think we should be more proactive. Now that we all agree on our answer. See this purple liquid? It's the last resort liquid, so to speak. Let me help you, friends. She moves so swiftly it doesn't even hurt. My vision starts to become blurry. Ring, ring. The phone rings again, but this time I manage to answer it somehow. The guy on the other end of the line tells me that if I die, I'll stay in this room forever. Why haven't I thought about it before? I'm afraid it's too late. Love. Love. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Oh, pardon me. Hi. What would your order be? What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Naomi, you're alive? Yes. Why? However, I woke up in this room today. You know that milk tea I had yesterday? It tasted so weird. Anyway, although it's not my tavern anymore, I certainly have a customer. What can I order? Nothing, I'm afraid. We're short on everything, but I can make you company. I'm a good maid after all. Did you see this strange whiteboard? Sure I did. What do you think the answer is? Yeah. Love? How romantic of you. Sadly, I know nothing of it. I'm not allowed to get into an affair with a customer, even with one as handsome as you. However, let my magic do the work and say whether or not you're right. Yeah. Kitty cat, make me happy, make me sad. Make them sad. Two other girls appear right in front of my eyes. Tell me, what is love? Love is reducible to the absurd act of chemicals. Therefore, there is no intrinsic value in this material universe. Hypocrite that you are, for you trust the chemicals in your brain to tell you they are chemicals. All knowledge is ultimately based on that which we cannot prove. Will you fight, or will you perish like a dog? Sorry, they're a bit broken. Let me fix it. Yeah. Tell me, what is love? Silence was her answer. Oh my, still no good. Well, let me try this little trick. In a second, they're going to fall for you, Hermes. She spanks me with her plushie. Interesting. I notice Sophie and Megan staring at me. Hermes? Yes? I love you. Why? Should I have a reason? No, but I'm curious. Just because you're here. I've been here before. Really? Well, people change, don't they? He's mine. He will be my darling. Only you and I forevermore, Hermes. Hey, we're kind of stuck here together. But if you could leave, which one of them would you choose to go with you? Yeah. You're being weird. I don't recognize any of these names. It hurts me that you think of other girls during a moment like this. Yeah, how could you? It's so selfish. From another side, love is the most selfish feeling anyway. What? Selfish, of course. If it's not eternal, and what is eternal love? Eternal love means you should stay together until the very end, till death do us part. Now, I'm sure that after some time you're definitely going to choose me over anyone else. The question is, how can I be sure that your feeling lasts forever? What are you talking about? Stop babbling nonsense. Trust me, my words make perfect sense. Here, let my friend explain it to you. She does a few quick swings, and shortly after that, we're the only ones standing in the room. Well, what have you done? How could you? Same as you. I'm just being selfish. All fair and square. Fair. You know what? Love is not the answer. Love is not fair. I feel cold sweat dripping down my back. Sophie's clearly bonkers. I need to calm her down somehow. Not fair, but why? I always thought love is one of the best feelings in the world. I never said it's bad. I said it's not fair. Love should be mutual, but it never works that way. Remember, Hermes, between two people involved, one loves while the other allows himself or herself to be loved. How is this fair? I don't believe you. Oh, and love is also very selfish, remember? Even more selfish than you and me. What about love you have for your parents? It all goes down the same street. Every time you buy them something, you feel like a good kid. In a way, you buy it for yourself, Hermes. Now, what I'm going to do is to have you all for myself. Swing. The needle bites me like a snake. My legs start to tremble. It feels so satisfying. Sophie's face is the last thing to flash in my mind before darkness covers everything around me. What in the world? I'm back from the dead. It seems even more the usual crowds here, as if nothing happened at all. The phone starts ringing again. I don't think I can get rid of that pain in my head, so I badly need to concentrate on something else. Maybe small talk can help. Hey, do you guys remember what just happened? Nothing yet. We have to find an answer, and I'm sure the answer is one of these words. Yeah. You're kidding me. Have they entirely forgotten about what happened before? Which word would it be? Easy. Hate. Hate is the answer. Why do you think so? Well, I hate you all, so this word is definitely a suitable answer for me. For you, yes. For me, no. But why would I care about you? Yeah. I wonder what's your reason for hating us that much. It's simple, you know. Yeah. I hate you because you leave me no hope. Why? I wonder. If you're right and I came from the past, then I see my future in the two of you. What can I say? The future looks pathetic. But you don't know us at all. Even 5 minutes is enough. I despise you. Damn, you're ruthless, girl. Her annoyance doesn't seem to be justified, at the very slightest. But I'm not surprised, as it fits perfectly with the weird ambience of that place. I don't think hate is the answer because it's too easy to hate something. And who said the answer should be complicated? What do you hate, Hermes? Other people. Including me? We just met, but I'm sure I'm capable of developing a whole nano angstrom of hate directed towards you. Why? Yeah, why? Because you make me feel like I'm not supposed to be here. What would have changed had we not existed at all? Then he couldn't compare. If he had no other place to be, his thought would become invalid. I agree with you, Hermes. If I hadn't seen the future right before my eyes, I'd have been fine with everything. You guys don't even know about the right reason to hate everyone around you. I mean, they exist, They smell, they take space, they're loud and annoying. That's why I always stay in my lab, so I could have some personal space. But even there, when I visit the bathroom, I look in the mirror and realize I'm no different. What about you, Megan? I don't know. In the future, our personalities are removed as they serve little to no purpose. We don't live, we function. I still have some emotions, but hate is too strong. It's off limits. Whoa. Hermes! Hi, yeah. Finally, it's only me and you here. Where's everyone else gone? What makes you think they ever been here to begin with? Anyway, I'm here to support you, yeah? Trust me, hate is not the answer. Life. Yes, life is. I want you to know that you're supposed to be here with me. Stay with me forever, Hermes. Why are you so sure about it? Because I don't think this place was supposed to exist in the first place. It feels made up. Therefore, you fit in perfectly. Think of it as a new life for both of us. Life. You think life is the answer? Yes, because I want to spend my life with you. What are we going to do? Everything but one thing. We'll never walk alone. And, you know, I'm a maid. I can always serve you a cup of tea when you need it. Trust me, having a friend like this is what matters the most. Thanks, Naomi. I don't even know what to say. It's because you actually want to spend your whole life with me instead, you know? Hey, where did Naomi go? It doesn't matter. It's just you and I here now, Hermes. You and I. What are we going to do? We're going to have some fun, you know? Admit it. That's what you really want. Everything else is just the facade to mask your desire. But that's not true. Well, do you want my friend to ask you this question again? I'll get an honest answer out of you. But there's no need for that. See? Now you're being frank. Don't worry. It's okay. Think of yourself as a part of a hunter-gatherer world. It will make your life a whole lot easier. It's just you, things you own, and the things you want to own. But I don't want to think of you as a thing. Well then, someone else would, my dear, and you'd be surprised about the choices I make. Life is not as primitive as you portray it. Life works the way you make it work. Simple as that. I want my life to be primitive, so here I am. You know why you feel like you're not supposed to be here? Because you don't even know what kind of life you want to live. Well, don't worry, Hermes. Let me take care of it. Let me comfort you, my dear, so you can forget about everything else. Ah, hi, Megan. No way. Hey, what just happened? Where did Sophie go? I got rid of that succubus. Hey, stay with me, Hermes. I've seen the future, and it's not the best one, I admit. Now we'll have a second chance to make it great. What are we going to do? We're going to believe in tomorrow. If you think you're not supposed to be here, make tomorrow the place to be. Please. Do it for me. Will you love me? I'll love the you of tomorrow, I promise. True root. I try to push the button, but nothing happens. Maybe I should try it tomorrow. Oh, well, that's an interesting game that he created. Again, at this place. Wow. And again, everything is tilted around me. I'm getting nauseous. Strange. I don't think I've ever experienced the same dream before. Or maybe I just don't remember. Arcade machine, or is that a slot machine? Anyway, I need to get closer to it. This time I push the button right when I get close to the machine. Random numbers? Japan? What will I see this time? I think that's Russian. Today is Acrylic Day. Machine spins a little bit longer this time. PYC. PYC. Alright, I got it. But the machine doesn't care about what I think and keeps on spinning. Over and over. the same letters appearing on the screen. Every day I follow pretty much the same route, but today it feels different. I noticed Simba standing near the grocery store. Good morning. Hey there. We live pretty close to each other, huh? I'm surprised we haven't met before. I mean, on the way to school. Who are you waiting for? Nana and Marta. Guess what? They're late again. Oh well. Being 10 minutes late in Russia is nothing. You won't believe it, but I woke up with a feeling that I should be in Japan. Weird, right? I don't think it's weird. It'd be extremely boring if your dreams resemble real life. You think so? I'm sure about it. Some people like to make movies which are just too realistic. Sometimes they're so realistic I can't really force myself to keep watching. I mean, I'm dreaming about my own world, yet they try to remind me about reality. Okay, Flamrage, this world is just as fine. Let's go, shall we? I wonder why they're gathered. I wonder why they gathered us here in Russia. Well, where else do they like to set targets this ambitious? An experiment worthy of the Soviet School of Education. Remember? Yeah, I do. Well, do you like it here? Sure. I love my country. It's great. You may know that a lot of people have mixed bag opinions about it. Screw them. They just don't get what Russia is about. I wonder what. What do you think? Well, it's huge. Moscow on Red Square, AK-47. Meh. By the way, I think that Moscow doesn't represent Russia all too well. Russia is like an endless country road with tire shops, small towns, and grocery stores along the way. First you hate it, then you admit it, then you get to like it. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. Whoa, you're like a philosopher. Maybe I aspire to become one. Absorbed in her discussion, we hadn't even noticed Marta and Nana until they were really close. What are you guys talking about here? I bet that Flamrage is talking about something weird like his dreams or whatever. But they were so vivid. Told you. Flamrage, if we turned out to be princesses in your dream, you had better tell us. And you better behave appropriately. Alright, we really need to go. I don't want to be late. Today we start from physical education. Watch out, Flamrage. Of course. The ball hit me right in the face. It hurts. It really hurts. I once took a really huge recreational ball to the face. It was back in high school. It was after a junior prom. After the dance and all that, me and my group that I was with, we went to this church recreation center, and they had this really big recreational ball, and we just decided to just mess around, just kind of toss it around the room, bounce it off the walls and each other. We just had a fun time chasing it, and all of a sudden, I start chasing after it. It bounces off the wall above me, and falls back down. One of my friends comes up behind me, smacks the ball, and bam, right in my face. I fall to the floor, but at the same time, I'm just laughing. It's like, wow, what are the chances? Hey, pass me the ball. Warming up with Marta, it gets hot. Warming up with Marta, it gets hot in no time. Yeah, hot. What was I talking about again? Flamrage, it's not the best moment for daydreaming. Are you going to play or not? I have a weird sensation in my nose. Jeez, Flamrage, you're bleeding. Well, at least my nosebleed is backed by science. Oh, okay, don't worry. You sure about that? See if you should visit a doctor. We're going to start the game now, but feel free to join us later on. I went to the locker room to fix my bloody nose. It's nothing serious, yet I don't rush myself to go back. Today we played volleyball and I lack dexterity to be good at it. Maybe it makes more sense to be a spectator today. Boy, was I right. Simba is a strong, independent player. Nana, despite her short stature, shows them hoops. I wonder what vertical she has. What's with all the pervert puns? And Marta, she has that assured. I'm talking about winning. She got game. The view is well worth being a bench warmer. Now I can see myself as an avid volleyball fan. It has a steep leaning curve. It has a steep learning curve. Hands down, a lot of curves even. This is so wrong. This sport is great. Watch out, Flamrage. Bam! Well, being a spectator does have its downsides. This is getting old. On my way to the locker room, I see Ermi arguing with the teacher. I can't do it. Look, I have a note from my doctor. Ermi's still in his uniform. I guess he tried to skip the lesson, but was busted. I can't recognize a single word written here. Why don't you just tell me what kind of disease you have? Hey, this information is private. That's right, private. 10 pull-ups now. Our teacher is a former Navy SEAL. Go Army! 10 pull-ups and you can join our club. The girls, having stopped playing, try to cheer me. Alright everybody, watch me doing this. Onwards! He falls down after a lame attempt to do the very first pull-up. What a beautiful descent. Army, are you alright? Lights out, kids. Putting physical education right before math is outright evil. For some reason, I see our class in a new light today. Yeah, what's this about here? My brain must have been evaporated with the sweat. Good day, everyone. Hi, Taya. Today I'll spend the whole class standing right next to you. Why? Remember, we're a small but diverse group of friends. On that note, let's start our math class. As you may know, even rules of the universe are defined using mathematics. I feel it every time I count the money in my wallet. 2 important education majors also depend on your aptitude to math. I'm talking about STEM and liberal arts degree majors. STEM? What's that? Short for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math, Nana. I see. What's better, a STEM degree or a liberal arts degree? STEM. Why do you think STEM is superior, Marta? Well, take a look around. It's all predicted by scientists, calculated by mathematicians, built by engineers. Maybe, but then you need to make it beautiful. Sadly, we only have that much time, so let's move on, class. Just as yesterday, you had to prepare a short speech. This time, it's about real-life applications of math. Talk about a field where math's used in and how you find it amusing. I wonder what everyone else finds amusing. They say history repeats itself. Well, guess what? My short list has 3 topics, and we only have time to cover 2 of them. Flamrage, please help me one more time. Here we go again. Beauty. Are you sure it's connected with math? Great choice, Flamrage. Have you ever heard about the golden ratio? It's been known for ages, you know, for a countless number of days. And nights. And days. And nights again. It's pretty simple. Oh, hello. Okay, so where did the tail and the horns come from? I mean, the bell I can probably, guess right away. Our attraction to the human body increases if it's symmetrical and in proportion. Same goes for the face. We're more likely to, like proportional ones. Although it's a well-known rule, a lot of artists still fail to apply it to their works. The golden ratio is 1.618 4:1 period. Human attractiveness is not the only field where it's used, by the way. The golden ratio provides a sense of balance and equilibrium in architecture. However, there is no rule without an exception. The ratio for the length of the miniskirt, exposed thighs, and the over-knee part of socks is 4:1:2.5. It's called... Hey, what are you looking at? The golden ratio rule is based on Fibonacci numbers, right? Who cares what that Fibonacci guy symmetrical? I think that mathematical beauty is an elegant way to prove your theory. In your case, it's the boredom theory. Math is the ultimate power. Nana, thank you. Well done, I guess. I believe in the golden ratio, but don't forget that looks can be deceiving, alright? It's much more important to see what's inside. Everyone wants to be friends with beautiful people. It's not fair. Life isn't fair. Deal with it. No one likes him. He's kind of like Chandler from Mr. Beast's group. Use this fact to your own benefit. Let's have a short break. Everything is good in moderation. Ermy, that's his name. Inspired by that music box from yesterday. I made a music video yesterday. Or rather, it's my mixtape with simple visuals. I don't really know what a mixtape is, but put it on. Alright. It could look unusual though, so don't worry, it's a risk-free environment here, Ermy. Ermy Wave. Okay. Yeah, I'm done with that already. Ermy, I'm at a loss for words. Should I treat it as a compliment? I don't know, but you sure have a lively imagination. I hope you don't do anything funny to foster your creativity. What are you talking about? Nana, how about you support the beginnings of your classmates? Ermy, were those our eyes? No, just stock images I got from the web. It's nice to see you like Rodin. Who's this guy? Who's the guy? What? The thinking person in your video. Oh well, I just took it from other Vaporwave videos. Life lesson 101 for Ermy. Sometimes it's better to keep silent to look smarter. Everyone calm down. Ermy tried to express himself. Well done, Ermy. On that note, let's move on. Mathematics in the future sounds exciting. A very interesting topic indeed. Glad you picked it. Have you ever heard about big data? Is it something like rocket science? Not quite. Big data, machine learning, enough to make a startup, Nana. Chuck as much as you want, but it's the future. The future. Big data is like a new galaxy. It's detailed down to the lowest level possible in the target set. For example, you analyze store sales down to every single customer. Of course, it's a lot of data, hence the word big. Why do we need it all? Well, imagine you went shopping. Here you are, standing near a shelf with a lot of goods on it. Do you think these items are placed randomly? No, big data is their new order. First, you analyze purchasing history of each customer. When you put it together, you see the most and the least popular items. Based on that, you can review what you sell, the assortment. All what's left is to rearrange the shelf accordingly. Do you know where they place the top sellers? At your eye level in the middle of the shelf. Expensive goods are put on the upper shelves above everything. The cheapest items are usually at the lowest level. Why can't we rely on common sense instead of big data? Relying on common sense means relying on people. And people tend to make mistakes, Nana. Without big data, your predictions lack quality. Even if I'm the best store manager on planet Earth? What if you have to run 100 stores in different countries? Marta's right on the money. Then I'd hire 100 managers, the best of the best. The money comes to the question again, Nana. The money, you say? Alright, challenge accepted. My people versus your big data. Give me a few months and I'll be taking showers of gold. Excuse me? What I mean is I'll get more revenue thanks to my people. Wow, Nana, reaching for the stars there a bit too much? Your big data is nothing but another buzzword. I'd rather take bets on who out of the you two goes bankrupt first. Okay, class. Sima, thanks. Well done. I think that the future will be driven by data. But maybe it's better to go to the future step by step. I guess that's it for today. Break time. This hallway feels somewhat dodgy. I see Army approaching me. Hey man, what's up? Who are you going to help tomorrow? What are you talking about? Come on, our career day, of course. Alright. I've heard it's a regular event at this school. It helps to plan a trek of education you need to land a specific job. Sima, Nana, and Marta will be distributing handouts. Tay asked me and Army to pair up with them. Honestly, I haven't thought about it. When do you plan to make up your mind? Why is that so important to you? Well, what if we approach the same girl? I'm afraid I know her second pick. Let me know, alright? I know Sima, Nana, and Marta walking down the hallway. They probably think they talk amongst themselves. However, I can hear almost every word. So, who's going to help you with handouts? No idea. Do you have your handouts ready, Nana? No idea. What about you, Sima? Anyone on mind? Still up for discussion, I'm afraid. Why don't we ask Flamrage to help one of us? Why don't you ask him then? It feels awkward. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. He should make the move first. Flamrage. Flamrage, got a minute? Nana? Stop. Tee. Maybe it's better to play it dumb. Hey, what's happening? I can feel the tension in the air. Hey, Flamrage, we need to ask you something. Sure, what's that? Sima, you go ahead and ask. Oh, right. Sure. Say, do you plan to travel around the world? Yeah, which country would you like to visit first? Wait, what? For example, I always wanted to visit Liechtenstein. How do you spell it? I'd like to visit China. It's a very vibrant country. Yet they also have rich cultural heritage. I enjoy the works of Sun Tzu. Sun is always nice. However, I'm pretty sure Flamrage realized you're making this up. Yeah, you know, Sima and Marta, they always use the big words and all that, but Nana, she's the smartest of the three. The truth is, Flamrage, we want you to choose one of us. What? Nana, you're being inappropriate. Oh my, this is so funny. Alright, let's cut it short. Flamrage, we need you to help us with printouts tomorrow. Question is, who exactly will you help? I mean, you want to lend us a hand, right? 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 Tough choice. Now, I think I want to continue to build up my relationship with Marta. I'd like to help Marta. So glad you. I mean, hey, don't you dare go letting me down. Tay decides to ask me something after the lesson. Flamrage, do you know why it's so great to be a teacher? Because you know more? Because you have more power. See, for some reason, no one cleaned the geography class. Well, someone had asthma, and during the class, that person collapsed and was taken to the hospital. Understandably so. I'm a new teacher here, so I must earn respect and all that. Do you follow me? Not really. I said that I'll go ahead and clean the class all by myself right now. Can't imagine you cleaning the room. Guess what? Me neither. What a coincidence, right? You got it, don't you? By my power, I demand that you clean that class. Hey, what's with this face? I'll ask girls to help you. She gets back after a while. Maybe it's worth it to give the girls a break. So, when I met Ermi, long story short, he's going to wait for you in geography class. Onwards! The rest of the day passed by really quick.
Hi. How you doing?
Doing it? Hey, Dad.
Tired.
Why don't you go to bed? I guess it's
Because
hard.
it's too much fun.
I guess it's hard, you know, me being up still and, you know, chatting a box and all that.
No, I just looked through it.
We don't have any after-school activities, and I'm on my way home. Someone pats me on the shoulder. It's Ermi. Hey, what's up? Nothing much. Going home. I am envious. Why? 3 girls asked you to help them tomorrow. That's right, 3 at the same time. Well, it's not like they asked me out. Still, you'll have fun tomorrow while I... Cheer up, Ermi. It's such a small thing. Don't bother. It's small, but it follows a clear pattern. What are you talking about? I don't play the main role even in my own life. I feel like I just observe things happen. Ermi, come on. We're in high school. Wait till you grow up. Every morning I ask myself, why? Why am I here? You know what? I never come up with a decent reason. I don't know whether I'm alive or still sleeping. I don't really feel anything. Ermi, are you serious? Trust me, I am. I act and look foolish way too often, but I can't help it. Something feels off for me. I can't concentrate on a single thing. Regardless of what I do, I feel tired in an hour. It's like I flow down the river and the current gets stronger every day. But I don't know where to swim. I can't swim for starters. Lately, the only thing I can do is play games. Oh, and watch videos. But even that doesn't spark joy. I can't really get indulged in it, and I hate myself for killing time. Well, if it's true, please don't take as an insult or anything like this, okay? Maybe you should visit a doctor. Just saying. A doctor? What for? So you could give me some pills to feel happy? Unlike others, I'm well aware that it doesn't solve the problem at all. Still, think about it. Also, it will get better. Trust me. Yeah, sure. Yeah, well, I'll definitely settle for something. Screw that. He leaves without saying goodbye. Alright, time to go home. Yeah, my mind still goes over what I heard on the way home. Never judge the book by its cover, right? Should I give Ermi's game another go? But first, let me check on my sister. I can't believe you came empty-handed again. That girl from yesterday came again, saying she needs to check on your progress. I replied that you can handle everything yourself. By the way, what was in that document she gave you? Honestly, I forgot about that strange pixelated thing. It's a bit different today. Just my imagination, probably. Same as yesterday, who on earth writes this nonsense? Alright, time for Ermi's masterpiece. How long have I been streaming for? You need to praise me more. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go back into it, but if it's the same thing, I'm just gonna exit out of it. I'm in this room again. The girl's staring at me, awaiting eagerly what's going to happen next. Well, truth is, nothing's going to happen. No one's going to play this joke of a game, so I could as well just write a develop diary here. It's time to be fair with myself. I lack imagination to write anything at all. I wrote quite a lot, but it took me so much time, and the truth is, it's all worthless. The characters don't live, they're made up. I made up myself. I don't know what to write next. I really don't know. My mind is totally empty. Like geez, I can't even come up with a suitable description. The plot, you say, it's non-existing. It's a cliche of a cliche of a cliche, just like me. And you know what? That's what people want. They don't want my originality, but I fail even at copying things in a proper way. What did I want to say with all this? Who's going to read it? Man, I wanted this game to be exciting, but it's so boring. The characters, I've seen them all countless times. A random bunch of characters thrown together in one room. My game is empty. I am empty. The real answer is that there's none. It's all pointless. I wanted to turn this game into a dating simulator or whatnot, but how can I write anything about a date if my current goal is to hold hands with a girl? How can I come up with a decent plot if nothing happens in my life? I know nothing about the past and the future, and my present time is, well, nothingness. Jeez. I wish someone would just put an end to my misery. Maybe it'd be a decent answer after all. Hello? Hello? Just don't leave me alone, please. Don't leave me alone. I can be a good friend. I swear. How come there are so many people in the world, yet I'm alone? Does it mean I'm the worst? No. No way. My game will show them all. I just need to come up with a decent answer. Yes. Please. Don't leave me alone. Alright, I really need to discuss it with Ermi. Let's hope it's just a joke. Okay, time to do my homework. You're kidding me. This room and arcade machine already feel familiar to me. I don't even feel nauseous anymore. I decided to move forward a bit just to see what's going on behind that corner. But I can't for some reason. Then I decided to turn around and see what's happening there. Nope, can't. Well, you're supposed to follow the script of this dream, I think. I'll just assume it said, I approached the arcade machine again. Well, where are we going today? How about, say, Australia? FRE. Is this a budget version of free? Dom. Wait a second. I think I've got it. Freedom. So when the machine starts to show USA, I realize where it's all going. By the way, have I discussed my dreams with anyone? I can't remember where I actually am in real life. If I did, I'd simply wake up. Fine. The sound is just so repetitive. So that's what you think of my piano skills, Flamrage. Just kidding. Welcome back. I started playing the same note right after you dozed off. Turns out you're quite a light sleeper. Anyway, our class starts in a few, so you better get yourself together. Oh geez, thanks for waking me up. You know I'm always sleepy on a rainy day. You're welcome. Hey, can you play something for me right now before everyone comes in? Oh, I'm not that good at piano, you see. Good enough for me, I assure you. Well, if you insist, just don't expect much, okay? She starts playing a simple yet elegant melody. How do you like it? Somehow, that's why I thought you'd play. Flamrage, I don't think it counts as an answer. Hey, you don't think I can only play melodies this easy, do you? Here we go.
Here's your little box. Do you want me to book? Can you do
She switches to a more complicated piece. My goodness, I make way too many mistakes. Really? I can't hear a single one, I swear. Flamrage, you're flattering me. And now the interlude. Okay, class.
Alright.
On a rainy day like this, music is a necessity for me. Let's finish early today. You need to get ready for the career day. Oh, and it's Friday, you know? I'm scared of people who try hard on Friday. What are we going to discuss today? I intended to cover a few basics on music theory, but between us, music isn't about theory. I think a few notes is all you need to create a memorable melody. You know why? Because music influences your mood. Cheerful and mellow, gloomy and melancholic, music can be very different. That's why I always tell people I don't have a favorite band. Everything goes as long as the mood is right. People probably compliment your taste in music, Ermi. Maybe, but they had it well. By the way, sometimes it feels like the music controls me. Frequency and volume of a sound have enormous impact on humans. In fact, music can act as a weapon of mass destruction. Anyway, let's get back on track. Your task for today is to enjoy some music. How cool is that, huh? Ermi, I've heard you're really good at piano. Thanks. You too. Would you be so kind to play something for us? Oh, and today we discuss music theory, remember. Anything specific you want me to play? No, it's up to you. Alright, you can count on me. Ermi gets ready. His fingers twitching over the keyboard like he's already playing. Oh, Ermi. You sound... You're like Schumann. Fantastique des Events is marvelous. Oh, and a rainy day suits it so well. It's sad to know that my favorite composer had a tragic life. Born in 1810 in Germany, he intended to pursue a career as a virtuoso pianist. However, a hand injury destroyed his plans and made Schumann switch to composing. Who knows, maybe he would have never created this masterpiece if not for that accident. Schumann suffered from a mental disorder and died in an asylum when he was only 46. It's relieving to think that his music will stay with us forever. Just listen. I'm gonna listen to the music for a little bit. Alright, moving on to the next track. Wow. Ermi, to think that you also like Eric Satie. His Gymnopédie #1 is fantastic. I listened to it on repeat while studying. He was born in Honfleur, France, back in 1866. Ah, beautiful Normandy. I want to visit it again when flowers blossom. Do you know the way Satie preferred to introduce himself? He referred to himself as a gymnopédiste instead of a musician. It's because he was once called clumsy but subtle technician by critics. Satie died at the age of 59 years. Of heavy drinking took its toll. I guess alcohol has the killer talent for killing talents. Anyway, just listen. Chopin. It's Chopin. Army, you're better than I thought. Oh, his op 9 number 1 in B flat minor. It's a real masterpiece. Friedrich Chopin was a Polish composer born in 1810. Yes, the same as Schumann. What a year. By the way, Schumann admired Chopin. Coincidentally, Chopin also died really early at the age of 39. He settled in Paris at the age of 21. I wish I lived there back then. Chopin supported himself by giving piano lessons aside from composing. I trade week worth of my lunch money for just one lesson of his. Alright, maybe a week is too much. Whatever, just listen. The rain stopped and it's getting sunny now. That was magnificent, Army. Thank you so much. By the way, Flamrage, you didn't say a word. Anything wrong? To compensate for this, you're now obliged to play us something. Yeah, Flamrage, you do this now. Yes, I too want to hear him playing. Hold on. I don't know how to play the piano. I've heard that music is about improvisation. My, sounds like an interesting exercise. Everyone, why don't you tell Flamrage what you enjoy in music? Like, broadly speaking? Exactly. Based on this information, he will actually improvise. Go easy on him, okay? Hey, I'm afraid I won't help much. Once again, I can't play. Well then, Flamrage, use the first octave only. Trust me, even pressing just one key at a time will do the trick. I'm sure we'll like your melody. Where's the first octave? Army's going to show you, right, Army, my dear? Alright, class. Time to tell Flamrage what kind of music you like. I'll go first. What do you like, Nano? Let me think. You know what? I like 7 different genres. If I were to pick the first one, I like progressive rock, where a 5-string guitar often meets classical instruments. My 3 favorite bands are Yes, King Crimson, and Wishbone Ash. The name of the genre is often shortened to just 4 letters, prog. How am I supposed to handle this information? Well, as Nana already mentioned, rock. I'll go ahead and jump to my second favorite genre. I began to enjoy hip-hop music about 2 years ago. First and foremost, it's all about the best. It's all about the beat, the rhythm. I always prefer alternative or abstract hip-hop to the mainstream one. MF Doom, Madlib, A Tribe Called Quest, The Phariside, Wu-Tang Clan. It's my top 5. This is no better. Classical music is my love at the first sight. Debussy, Borodin, and Schumann are my 3 favorite composers. Do you know which genre comes second in terms of complexity? 2 ways to name it: jungle and D&B. Don't believe me? Listen to Source Direct, Dub 1 or B key. These 3 will blow your mind. I feel a clear lack of sanity in this room. It's time, Flamrage. Army, don't forget to help him out. Look, here's the first octave. Yeah, these keys. Just use the white ones, alright? Keep it simple. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Sounds great. Very well. How about we end our class here on a major note, so to speak. I need to take something from the staff room right now. You guys wait here. As it's far from break time, please don't be too loud. Well, let's start packing up. You guys? You didn't ask me about my favorite music. But I do remember you said that everything goes if it has the right mood. Yeah, that's true, but one exception to this rule is the Smiths. I really like them. Who doesn't? Try Higginbottom. They played somewhat similar music before it became mainstream. I will. By the way, we all discussed music today, but movies are equally important. I enjoyed The Night of the Hunter, It's a Wonderful Life, and Paper Moon. I bet these movies are way too old. Time only makes them better, you know? They age like wine. I wish we all did. Marta, have you been to the states that are pinned on that map? The one behind you? Sure. It's the land of the free and the home of the brave. My home sweet home, and it's my obligation to know it well. Which state is your favorite? Texas, by far. Texas? So like you're fond of shooting ranges and pickup trucks? Very funny, but don't you forget about barbecue. Well, it's actually true, at least to a certain extent, but it's more about the people, how sincere they are and all. I've heard people in America are usually not that sincere, you said. There are two Americas, so let's go with the US, and even then you have to be more specific. See, each state is totally unique in the US. Well, big cities kind of look the same though. And what's so special about Texas? People are not very superficial there. Are you talking about fake smiles and all? No, that's not it. Being superficial is about something else. Always being excessively enthusiastic, showing off new cars, houses, etc., while being knee-deep in mortgages. The American dream. I don't think people remember what it is anymore. I think the whole world thinks everything is better in the US. Appears to be better, Flamrage. Appears to be better. Look, when we get our degrees and all, you know what will be the difference between us? You'll be bragging about your new flat while I'll be paying off my student loans. Are you sure you love your country? I do, and that's why I'm so concerned. Class, let's go. Once again, please don't be loud. Where's Ermi? He's still pecking up. Just a quick reminder before we go. Girls, you're in charge of the handouts. I hope they're ready. We don't want to disappoint our guests, right? Right, Nana? Are you ready? Might I ask where are your handouts? Well, I forgot to prepare mine. Mine? I'd say you've totally bombed it. Consider yourself lucky that I don't give grades today. By the way, I also participate. My book is called Grown Up Life Horrors. It's Horrors Concours, of course, as you know. We promote diversity and flexibility. Generalities are diversity's worst enemy. Inflexible generalities are diversity's worst enemy. Come and laugh at it with me. As the girls were still setting up, I decided to go check on Taya's booth. Taya has two displays set up in her space. The first one resembles a corporate world, I guess. Welcome, Flamrage. So let me walk you through a mock interview for a prestigious job. What kind of job is this? Doesn't matter, Flamrage. Let's just say it's a Fortune 500 company. Fortune 500 is the world's 500 largest companies. Every fresh graduate dreams to have his first job at a company like this. They say now it's more trendy to join startups. They say a lot until it's time to pay off education loans. Well, what are you going to ask me about? Not so fast, Flamrage. First, prove yourself worthy of reaching the interview stage. Let me have a look at your curriculum vitae as well as cover letters. What? What are you talking about? Next, please. Alright, I'm just kidding. Ready for the interview? I'm ready. For starters, let me ask you one simple question. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? In 10 years? Well, I don't know. It's impossible to predict, I guess. Why 10, though? Not 7 or 12? Sorry, but we're looking for candidates with a clear long-term vision of their goals. Tell me about the time you demonstrated yourself as a valuable team player. Also, what are your development areas? I need to develop everything, I think. I'm still in school after all. Thank you for your time and interest in our company. We'll call you back. This display looks a bit strange, by the way. Production department messed up. Flamrage, let's move on. Maybe it's not your piece of the cake. Terry directs my attention to another display just next to her. You know, on a second thought, it's not always about paychecks and big names. Take this awesome startup, for instance. By the way, feel free to take a bite. I have some fresh-baked gluten-free cookies with me. Fresh like a hip co-working place at Bay Area. Where's the application form and all? What are you talking about? Startups look for people who can think outside the box. Just tell me why you want to join the family. Family? It's all about the mindset, Flamrage. At the startup scene, people often see themselves as family members rather than colleagues. Where's the startup portrayed here about? Oh, it's irrelevant. All that matters is that they are sure to disrupt the market. But if you insist, so it's a mobile app that connects taxi drivers with passengers. Innovative, huh? Wait, but isn't it the same as any other taxi app on the market? Ha! Here, the mission is different. The mission is to connect people. We encourage our users to learn more about each other during a ride. Nothing helps to build diversity and inclusion better than a taxi ride. We need friendship. Friendship is magic. I see, there's even a stock chart. Yes, as you can see, the price is about to skyrocket. Just look at the forecast. Seems legitimate. Was it fun, Flamrage? I have mixed feelings. Hence the grown-up life horrors. A grown-up life is all about mixed feelings. Actually, the purpose of my booth is to show you how stereotypes work. In real life, both corporate and startup worlds have a lot to offer. We live in time where you can do whatever you want. Moreover, you can even get paid for it. Anyway, Flamrage, who are you going to help with the handouts? A promise is a promise, so I helped Marta. Marta was responsible for promoting one of the more famous universities around. Hey, Flamrage, look at this. What's up? It's a career day, and I'm offering people to study more. Wait, but you're going to study yourself. It's normal for any high-skilled job. Yeah, but it's so boring. If you wish, I can distribute the handouts for you. Do you want me to? Think you can handle this? Better than I do. Think again. Just fetch me new ones while I'm handing them here and there. Got it? Sure thing. We have our first visitor, a girl from another class. Wow, I've heard a lot about this university. It's so cool to study there. You bet. Also, we have tuition fees and all. Great sporting facilities. Go ahead and apply. I'll do this. This is the place to become a psychologist. Become who? A psychologist. I want to help people. Hey, this is a STEM-oriented university, you know. Yeah, well, I don't need STEM. It's for nerds. I'm inspired by emotions. So, what are you going to do? Find your own clients after you graduate? No, I want to teach psychology. Right, I should have figured. How come? I don't know, maybe my intuition is just that good. Are you trying to say being a psychologist is something bad? She gets visibly nervous. No, I never said that. Why are you so nervous? Psychologists are supposed to be super calm, no? Don't tell me how I should act. Who do you think you are? Good question. How about you give me a psychological evaluation? The girl leaves. Did you see this? Hey, you were supposed to attract her, you know. Who cares? I saved quite some time for this university. Another visitor approaches us. This booth is not job related, right? No, it's too early for this. You need to know yourself better. Like, take your time and all. Well, why not? So, who do you want to be? I enjoy philosophy. Can I become a philosopher at this university? Not sure. The competition is tough. We have a lot of philosophers around. So which philosopher is your personal favorite? I don't really know them too well. Wait, what? I'm just not that good at math, but I need a diploma anyway. Then you're going to be the perfect fit. Cool. Can I fill in a form or something? Sure thing. You see this girl? Yeah, the pink-haired one? She'll give you a form to fill. It'll say construction worker, but it's just a slang. Construction? How's this related to my degree in philosophy? Hey, come on. It's a metaphor. You build your life one brick after another. The guy looks happy with this answer, so he leaves. It goes on like this. A representative from this university sits close, but he doesn't pay any attention. He's too busy with his phone, it seems. We return to our class after that. I think we did well. Why don't we celebrate? Let's go to Dorsia. I'm afraid it's way too expensive for me. Marta, I have this voucher, remember? Oh, that's right. I completely forgot about it. Cool, I want to go. I'd be happy to join you. Wait, the voucher is valid for 2, and there's 5 of us. The rest is on the house. Yay! This is very generous of yours. You're the best. Thank you so much. The pleasure is all mine. By the way, Army's still nowhere to be seen, huh? Well, I'll send them a text. Let's go. Everyone, order what you like. Whoa, everything is pricey here. Say, we won't discuss school stuff, right? Right? Do I look that boring? Feel free to talk about anything you want. Why don't we talk about you then? About me? Do I look that interesting? See, she seems genuinely surprised. Well, we know a little about you, so I second Marta's idea. Yeah, like, what do you love? What do you hate? Tell us. Don't forget to mention your favorite food. Alright. I'm indifferent to food. The only thing that bothers me is staying in shape. And believe it or not, I love and hate the same thing. Money? Knowledge? People? Not even close. I love and hate time. I'm curious to know why. Say, we're having great time now, and I fully enjoy it. But I can't stay like this forever, regardless of what I do. At the same time, a bad day seems endless. How is this fair? Oh, and time is a merciless judge when you're getting older. Ironically enough, you only start to value time when it's too late. You can love time, but time will never love you back. I guess it would be nice to have all the time in the world. I don't think so. It would devalue the sense of achievement. It was well worth the time spent. Only 1 year until I graduate and start living large. Time forces you to do something. I don't feel like it, to be honest. Simply because it's still early morning for you, Nana. Don't you contradict yourself with what you said. Contradict, you say? My, a very suitable word indeed, Sima. Time is contradictory. That's why I love and hate it in parallel. Our waiter finally arrives. I think they should work faster at a place like this. He certainly took his time. We're about to get going. In fact, Taya already left us. I am waiting for the girls to return from the bathroom. The first one to come back is Marta. Welcome back. Where are the others? Nana's too busy admiring Sima's hair. Pretty cool place, right? Yes, I enjoyed it. I wish I could return. Definitely. Shame it's so expensive. Hey, why are you looking at me like this? Never mind. What takes them so long, these girls? Marta's annoyed. Could it be she expected me to... No. No way. Hey, what? See, if we both want to return, why don't we do it together? Me? With you? It looked like a date, you know? I don't. Sorry. No. Rejected, point blank. Why can't you... She probably intended to say it to herself. Why couldn't I what? Why couldn't you invite me before? What? But you just flat out rejected me. It's because I was ashamed. I had to give you a hint that I wanted to return here. So, in fact, it's like I invited you along. God, what's going on in her head? However, that implies I have another try. Well, let's start all over again. Welcome back. Where are the others? Nana's still checking out Simba's hair. This is a pretty cool place. No doubt. I'd return anytime. Me too. Seamus, so... Sorry, just kidding. Let's return here together. Okay. She blushes a bit. Will tomorrow do? Sure. Oh, what's wrong? I agreed for tomorrow straight away. It's bad. Fine with me. But I set the time. It's 2 p.m. sharp. I don't feel too well. Better get to sleep early. I wonder what my sister's doing. Your face is all red. Are you okay? Tomorrow is Friday. Will you spend time with me? By the way, that girl came yet again. My head hurts. That girl? Oh, right, the scroll. That's different again, but I'm too tired to be surprised about it. Enough of that. I better go to bed now. I woke up with a slight headache. It's like I had a fever yesterday. Well, who cares about yesterday? Today is the day. Whoa, incoming call. It's Marta. What's up, Flamrage? Hi, about to leave my place. This early? I don't want to be running late. Yeah, you better not to. So, Flamrage, about today? I can't make it. Sorry. Oh, what's wrong? Nothing, it's just... Turns out someone really special for me is in town. Professor Chadwick has been my mentor since, like, forever. He messaged me out of the blue yesterday. I said I'm busy. I really did, but... Look, it's okay. Just don't tell me you guys are meeting at Dorsia. No way, we're meeting at his hotel. He wants to discuss my future. You know how important it is to me, right? Professor Chadwick has connections with all Ivy League schools. So discussing the future at his hotel room, huh? Hey, who said anything about the room? Where are you getting at? No, nothing. I just asked. Alright then. How about we meet on Sunday? Sunday is fun. Sunday fun day. Sorry, I'm afraid I can't. Next week? Alright. It's a deal then. Yep. Hey, Flamrage, don't be upset. Nah, I'm not. It's fine. You know what? It's so nice to have a friend like you. Friend? I know you didn't expect this. Usually I like it's not a big deal at all, but this time I have enough courage to say it first. Let's be friends, Flamrage. Hey, what's wrong? It's nothing. Think about where you want to go with your friend next week then. Look, I really have to run. Take care, okay? Okay. She hangs up. Ah, achievement unlocked. Friend zone. I slowly walk down the street. Where do I go? Well, it doesn't matter. The sky is it's so beautiful today. Why do I feel so bad? I mean, yeah, today wasn't the best day of my life, but still, I still have quite a lot of time on my hands. Everything's going to be alright. I keep staring at the sky, still feeling uneasy. Well, whatever. As for now, I'll just go home and relax. Man, the sky. I need to take a picture. Click. Yep, goes right into my compilation. Life is great, so nice to be on. I have so much time on my hands, a whole era. That's right, a whole era. Right? Wait, what? What? Okay. So the game just ends like that, huh? Alright, well. I guess the game is like that. Okay, thank you all so much for watching. I'm definitely gonna play this again because I want to explore the other paths. You know, I wanna explore Nana's path and Simma's path. So definitely I'm gonna play this again. But yeah, if you enjoyed, like the video, subscribe for more, leave a comment telling me what you think, and I'll see you guys tomorrow night for the scare stream.